Welcome back to Iowa Live on this Tuesday, Election Day. Please get out and vote for the local elections. It is so important that you do so, Jackie.
Absolutely. But what is Iowa Live all about? Is talking about positive things that are happening in our community, especially when it comes to our kids. Right? So let's reintroduce someone who you might be familiar with seeing on this program for great reasons. That's Rebecca Butler. Mona, thank you so much for being here. Part of Optimist International. You are the president. Also have a wonderful gentleman joining us this morning, Thomas Lloyd, who is co-chair of a wonderful event that is literally a week from today. So Rebecca, get things started once again for us. Remind everyone what Optimist International is all about.
Well, thank you for the opportunity, and it's great to be back. It was just about 3 months ago right now that I had the chance to be here before. So Optimists have been around, as you may remember. We were celebrating our centennial the last time I was here, so 100 years. And we're all about what we call bringing out the best, inspiring hope and positive vision so we can bring out the best in youth, our communities, and ourselves. And we do that in a variety of different ways. And you may remember the last time I was here, I had just come back from a couple of global events that had kids from all over the world, including from right here in Iowa. We had just had our World Oratorical Championships in St. Louis and our Junior Golf Championships at Doral in Miami. Again, both those involved kids. And we were headed into our Iowa District Optimist Convention. And I wanted to share with you, while we had Optimists together from all around Iowa, we chose to honor that 100 years of optimism by doing something special for kids right here in Iowa. We worked with Variety, the children's charity, and with Bike World, and we put together 100 bicycles. And just while we were together, gave them away to kids in Iowa, starting with the Downtown Y right here in Des Moines, and gave all the kids a bike, a helmet, and a lock. So that's just an example of what Optimists do. But what we wanted to talk about here today is a really special annual celebration that we have each year, our Optimist Youth Appreciation Week Luncheon, and we've been doing that here in Des Moines for over 30 years.
Wow, that's quite a long time.
So really wonderful. And so Tom is actually the president of our Optimist Club of Des Moines and also co-chair of that event. So we're excited to be here. It's a week from today, and we'd love to tell you more about it.
Absolutely.
So tell us more about it, please.
All right. So November 12th, a week from today, at the Sheridan West Des Moines, as you mentioned, and we celebrate kids who have done positive things in their communities. We've got over 30 schools that are represented, and in excess of 60 kids. We'll have about 200 people there, including parents. And we've really appreciated having the opportunity for many, many years to be able to recognize all of our students. You get the students who are the athletes, they're the scholars, but you don't always recognize the kids that are there day in and day out doing positive things in their community.
Can you give us an example? Because obviously we don't want to give anything away because we want you to go to the luncheon a week from today, but what are some examples of those stories of what you're going to be highlighting in a week?
So we'll have some kids that are a couple of our Eagle Scouts. And they've talked about their Eagle Scout project and the things that they did for the community. We've got some
because that's a typical Eagle Scout project, is something that is community based.
Exactly. Yeah. It teaches them all about project management and things. Former Scoutmaster, we do a lot with that. And we have some of our folks that they're just the ones that every time that there's a need in the community, in their school community, they're the ones that are there. We'll have and this celebration for both boys and girls. We recognize kids from the middle and high school in the whole pretty much the Golden Circle area.
Okay, so these are kids that have stepped up in a situation that needed someone to step up, and they were the ones that did so.
Yes, and their advisors and principals are the ones that nominate them for this recognition.
Right.
And I would like to add that the Des Moines Optimist Club this is our 85th year. So we talk about 100 years of optimism. We've been at 85 years in Des Moines area. So
and how long have you been involved with the organization?
Since 1984. Wow. 35 years. I started right out of college.
Really? And what drew you to the organization?
First, it was the business context, but then it was the first project I went on, it was the kids. It's just fantastic. We took
this is
a bunch
pretty
of kids
incredible.
to the circus.
Yeah, absolutely. And you highlighted it for a second. A lot of times when kids are being honored at school functions, it's for the athletes or something like that, or kids that have won scholarships. Why is it important to highlight these kids that are really stepping up in different ways, not only in their school systems, but also as community members?
Because if we're working with the kids now, we don't have to pay to fix them later. So when you think about being recognized for doing good work at an early age, they're most likely going to continue that positive attitude, and they're going to continue the good work. So when they're 20, 30, 40, et cetera, they're still going to be doing positive things in our community.
Now, Rebecca, have you found that when you have some kids like this that are recognized at the luncheon, for example, next week, that they have continued in that trek and continued in doing those positive things in the future?
I would say absolutely that's the case. Now, I think it might be a stretch to say it's all because of the luncheon where we honored them. I think these are the kinds of kids who are just great about wanting to make a difference, to make things a better place. But I do think it makes a little bit of a difference to let them know we care and we notice that they've done that. And we've even added a little bit to the program. We've always honored them with like a framed certificate. We have an inspiring keynote speaker who tailors their message to the kids. But now we've started in the slide presentation that we do, in addition to a photo of the students and where they're from, we've invited the schools to also submit a little bit about why they're being recognized so we can put that on screen as well, so that other people in the room, those 200 people and whoever else come to watch, understand the things that those young people are doing to make a difference. So they're very inspiring.
Now, incredible
you said that some of the faculty and some of the instructors of the students are the ones that nominate them for this. What if there's some folks that are out there that know of some kids that have done something incredible? How would they go about getting the information to you?
Well, they can certainly reach out to us through our Facebook page at the Noon Optimist Club of Western Des Moines. We're kind of the lead club, and then we're partnering with others. But I'll also invite them to, showcase that to the administrators of their schools, because we do partner with them, and they are the ones who nominate the students. So we reach out, a couple months in advance to administrators from all the schools, the middle schools and high schools, as Tom said, and we invite them to nominate 2 students, based on a certain set of the criteria like Tom described. So these are the good kids who are doing these kinds of things, not just the students who are the best athletes, scholars, etc. So it comes through the school to us.
And we want to make sure our viewers are very well aware this is an event that's open to the public. It's one thing to be recognized by optimists and saying congratulations and we encourage you. If the community comes out and says we encourage you as well, that's going to make a huge impact.
It does. It does. And to give you a full circle, we have our current lieutenant governor was recognized by this event, let's just say a few years ago. So it's one of those interesting things. It's like, that's her first memory of being with the Optimists, is being recognized for this event. So it's
what a positive experience all the way around is what it sounds like.
It is.
Amazing. So how can the public be a part of this event in a week?
Good.
So you can register online, and I think it's on screen now. It's $25 in advance, $30 at the door at the Sheraton. There is a registration on our Facebook page at the Noon Optimist Club of Western Des Moines, and I don't see that on there. But you can go find us on Facebook. There is a Youth Appreciation Luncheon event, and there is a ticket link within that. So they can register there and use PayPal to pay in advance, or they can write a check if they prefer. In addition to that, they can go directly to a URL called caughtdoinggood.org, and that's what we're using for the tickets.
Caughtdoinggood.org.
I know,
what a
perfect,
great spot
right?
that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a Facebook page, as you were referring to, Rebecca.
So the upcoming event, if they just scroll a little bit where you see that photo, that's actually a picture from last year's Youth Appreciation Luncheon.
We've showed that a couple times.
So you can click on that event. And then
all the
within
details
that,
right
see
there.
that little link for tickets, just a little way down the screen, and that's where you can find them.
So pretty simple to navigate through that.
We hope we
really
wanted to make sure the public knew that they're welcome, and we look forward to having people there. And we'll talk there too about some of the scholarship opportunities we have for kids, because these are the kinds of students that we think would want that opportunity too. So.
What a great opportunity to recognize some kids here locally that have done some amazing things.
Absolutely, and we thank you for the opportunity to highlight it for others, so thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you both for joining us today, Rebecca and Thomas. We appreciate all the great work you do, and for our students and kids around the area. Positive things are happening, and we're getting those kids involved and also recognized. You're watching